Tenoch, Aztec founding father. Tenoch was an early leader of the Aztecs, but what else do we know about him? Who was Tenoch? That answer requires a little background in Aztec history. The capital of the Aztec Empire was the island city of Tenochtitlan, now buried beneath modern Mexico City. Tenochtitlan was founded around 1325 by a nomadic tribe of people called the Mexica, or more popularly, the Aztecs. The Mexica had been on a 200-year migration from an ancestral homeland called Aztlan. The beginnings of this journey are veiled in mythology. In short, led by their god Huitzilopochtli, the Mexica emerged from mythology and their origin place of Aztlan into the real world of the Valley of Mexico. In the valley, their journey continued as they were driven out of occupied lands or hired as mercenaries or enslaved. Finally, they were instructed to find the place where the heart of their enemy, Copil, had been thrown. From that spot would be growing a cactus and a great eagle nesting there. The journey took generations to complete. A member of the final generation to lead the Mexica on this journey, Tenoch, was among those who would find the promised land and build the capital. The city, Tenochtitlan, was named after him. But who was Tenoch? The sources are thin on exactly who Tenoch was, but we do get some clues about his character and place in Mexica history. Mostly, Tenoch is shown in the codices seated, in the style of an Aztec leader, his cloak, or timadal, covering his entire body. In one codex, he is shown with blood on his face, a sign that he was a priest. He is identifiable by his name glyph, a rock with a cactus growing from it. This symbol is also the name glyph for the city of Tenochtitlan and part of the symbol on the modern flag of Mexico. According to the Codex Mendoza, a person named Tliunche, probably Tenoch, heard Huitzilopochtli in his dreams, where he was instructed of the location of their new city. According to the Anales de Tlatelolco, Tenoch paired up with another priest to dispose of Copil's body, Tenoch burying his head and the priest burying his heart. Later it says, Tenoch led the Mexica to their final stop in Chapultepec. The Nahuatl writer, Chimalpahin, wrote that Tenoch ruled the Mexica for 43 years. Yet another codice says he gave a daughter to the first ruler of Tenochtitlan, Acamapichtli, because his queen was not able to produce an heir and a royal line was critical to the newly established people. Was Tenoch real? There are only guesses about Tenoch's existence, a man who conversed with gods, took part in foundational myths, and yet who seems to have been a real founder of Tenochtitlan. If he were real, and was an elder present at the founding of Tenochtitlan around 1325, his birth would have to be in the mid-13th century, perhaps the years after 1250, when the Mexica were still nomadic. In most instances, Tenoch only appears as a drawing. Whatever narrative of him existed as oral tradition is now lost. The glimpses we do get seem to be of a founding father, a man of faith, and of someone committed entirely to his people and their future. That they name their capital for him is sign enough of his greatness to these early Aztec people, many who had endured so much pain on the road from Aztlan. For more information about Tenoch, visit the blog mexicapodcast.com/blog. Thanks for listening, and be sure to check out the 9-episode podcast, Mexica, a history podcast, for the full story of the conquest.